I try to disconnect from cryptocurrency for like a whole day, and I already feel out the loop. So I spend the next day really just trying to hustle and get back up to speed on cryptocurrency. What's going on? Why? Because one, I love the space, it's a lot of fun. Two, I'm trying to make the smart moves, right? I don't want to be uninformed, I don't want to miss the boat on something, and I want to jump ship before it's too late on some of my other cryptocurrency investments. Some people were calling for an NFT bear market, but if you look at the fundamentals, non-fungible tokens are looking more bullish than ever. Not necessarily profile picture collection PFPs, but there's a lot of NFT infrastructure plays that could be made. My name is Vos, this is Tail. She is the CIO, Chief Investing Officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Make sure to slap that subscribe button. Join me on this crazy crypto journey. And as always, this video is not financial advice. Have you ever wanted to get into Bitcoin mining, but you don't know where to start? Well, we'd recommend our sponsor, Compass, who not only will connect you with mining farms and you can host Bitcoin miners there, but now they also sell Bitcoin miners that they'll ship directly to your house. Learn more about Compass with the link out in the video description below. It's crazy. You try to take a day away, 2 days away, weekend right away from cryptocurrency, and I personally just feel so disconnected. And above all, I hope that this video can kind of help you get up to speed quickly on a lot of these current events. I hope that you enjoy the content, or you just simply have input on how we could improve the content. I'd love to hear from you out in the comments below. Before I drone on too long, Bitcoin Core devs have stepped down this week. Two. And you just see these ridiculous tweets, right? Like, funding, you probably don't get it. Unlike your S coins, Bitcoin requires none. And then it's like, ooh, Bitcoin is perfect as it is. It doesn't need any development. Well, I guess then Bitcoin doesn't need any more price appreciation. If it's just done. I think stuff like this is really funny. This dude has probably never even looked at the Bitcoin GitHub, and he's like, it's perfect, brother. Leave it alone. And then there'll be funding when the market decides that something needs funding. Welcome to true capitalism. None of that community stuff. Well, Game Boy, I'm just going to disagree with you on this one. Making headlines here, another maintainer steps down. I mean, to be honest, what a waste of your time to develop a project like this when you could spend that same input on literally hundreds of other cryptocurrency projects that would pay you not $100,000 a year, over $100,000, $200,000 per month. Okay, and it's not all about money and dollars and stuff. I get that. I seriously do. And some of this stuff is bigger than that. But how stupid would you feel maintaining a thing that's making many other people just beyond rich, and you're like maybe scraping by or just modest means? I don't know. Think about it. I also want to remind you about projects using fake icons, avatars, fake pictures, AI generated, all that stuff. Just no names in particular. Just look at this style, look at these gradient backgrounds, think a little bit more, be a little bit more skeptical. Just be careful. Don't get scammed. Because if you don't put your face to it, you're not accountable. If you put a fake face to it, you are less than accountable. But how about some bullish news, not some negative news? So Pepsi's, yeah, we did that. Pepsi mic drop. Their Genesis NFT collection, 1,893, the year Pepsi was born, and they are free plus gas. The drop is only for folks who make it onto their wait list. From there, struggle to click the mint button, as many other people will be doing as well. Good old Meta, aka Zuckbook, is over here being like, hey, that's gonna look great in the metaverse. It's an interesting time nonetheless, but understanding what non-fungible tokens are, NFTs are, and being in the space already, you should be bullish. I think this is cool. I think this is fun. I'd love to see more and more projects doing stuff like this. I shouldn't even say projects. This is just straight up company, corporation. Go ahead, do it, get involved, and let's see where it goes. Speaking of big corps, to make you just a little bit more bullish, that's going to be Ubisoft Quartz, the first platform for playable, energy efficient NFTs and AAA games. Well, the big takeaway here is Ubisoft is a very big name, you know, just period, right? AAA game developer, without a doubt. Ubisoft Quartz is a new platform for players to acquire digits. The first NFTs playable in a AAA game running an energy-efficient technology, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We've actually talked about this recently, but I wanted to talk about it again because this is pretty cool. This is pretty exciting. Ghost Recon used to be an absolutely huge gaming series. It's kind of fallen by the wayside, but it's still a big name. Everybody still knows Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Personally, any game that's integrating NFTs is piquing my interest. I'll grab it. I'll play it. Absolutely. You got to support it. Otherwise, don't be surprised if it doesn't make it and it goes away and we all end up in a cold bear market. Speaking of Meta, though, before Meta's crypto wallet Novi launches on WhatsApp. And here's a fact if you don't know. Facebook Inc. acquired WhatsApp for a cool $19 billion, their largest acquisition to date. Novi is a digital wallet starting, recently. Limited number of people in the US will be able to send and receive money using Novi on WhatsApp, making sending money to family and friends as easy as sending a message. So basically, Facebook, now Meta, and WhatsApp, Novi, and then you bring it all back to Libra if you're familiar with that whole thing. Basically, Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg, he's going to get his Zuckbucks out there. Without a doubt, he's finding unique, crafty ways to kind of just push this forward. Very interesting times. The big takeaway here is the simple fact that NFTs, you should be bullish on NFT infrastructure. Meta is NFT infrastructure. Is that the play? I don't know, but they will without a doubt be under so much scrutiny from governments and regulators that they will have to push regulation forward one way or another. And so really with that simple fact, you should be, in my opinion, supporting Meta and Facebook and good old Zuck.
Smoke meat, smoking meat, smoking these meats, smoking meats earlier in the day.
At the end of the day, if they crack down on them and shut them down, it's going to stifle a lot of other projects as well. And that doesn't mean you have to be using Meta and investing in it, supporting it, and or I shouldn't say supporting it, and using it. But a lot of people will just like mindlessly rage against things and just crap on Meta among other projects that are kind of in the similar mainstream company vein. And I don't agree with that. Negativity and FUD is really just not going to lead to anything positive, obviously, in the space here. So without droning on and on about that, that's just kind of where I want to leave that. On the exact opposite of the scale for something like Meta, we have Hippie Sloths, a new NFT project that has also supported the channel. But what is Hippie Sloths? They're building an online world to meet, play, and chillax with these cutting edge graphics. This could be the next Club Penguin, my friends. Okay. But here's where I got interested in Hippie Sloths. So they have their utility, which I'll talk more about. They support charities. We've heard that 100 times. They have unique traits. I love that. I think that's cool. And I think their vibe fits with a lot of people in this era. Not me personally, but still, it vibes with a lot of people in this era, from my understanding. So when will the mint be? It is this month. What is the price? The price will vary, but the target price I have heard is 0.03 Ethereum. Will there be a whitelist? An initial 2,000 spots, which can be earned by being an active member in their community. So if you want a chance at that, you'll need to head over, join their Discord server and everything like that, and start interacting and just, work your way towards becoming a core member of their community. 10,000 sloths will be landing on the Ethereum network. Okay, so that means these are 10,000 uniquely generated NFTs. It's like a PFP style collection. The cool thing about this project is that their team is doxed. Wesley, Lawrence, George. Click on them. Learn more about them. Natalie. And then Stephanus. Clicking over and looking a little bit more into Wesley, he has a background in event management, record label owner, producer. Then he transitions towards metaverse, blockchain, NFTs, cryptocurrency, and co-founder of Hippie Sloths. And I mean, you don't have to have a huge background in cryptocurrency to necessarily be successful and geared for it. An NFT drop is one of the more simple things, but this background is lacking per their roadmap. But the roadmap is pretty cool and ambitious. So the 10,000 sloths, unique generation here. That's the initial thing. Only mint one of these if you can just be okay with that, right? Because a lot of NFT projects don't deliver on their roadmap. I hope that they will. And I wouldn't be talking about them right now if I didn't think that they would. But as always, everything new carries a risk. After this initial minting in 2 quarters, they want to launch Sloth World, an exclusive metaverse only for Sloth holders, which is pretty cool. Then we have VoskCoin, a token used for buying and selling of digital assets in Sloth World. That is now an additional token on top of their NFTs, which is technically a token, but it's more of like a digital collectible. These would be fungible tokens, right? The Sloth coins. And they would have a utility based around their Sloth World. Then, moving past that, live bands, activists, sustainability scientists will perform exclusively to the Sloth community. I find it interesting with this activist angle that they did choose to use the Ethereum blockchain, which consumes more energy than all of the competitor NFT blockchains combined. But hey, I do think this roadmap is cool. Looking over at the utility a little bit more, access key. Each sloth will act as a key to their exclusive sloth metaverse here. Apartment ticket. Each sloth will act as a ticket to the sloth's apartment sale. They'll be happening a few weeks after the mint. Free avatar, 10,000 NFT metaverse characters that match your PFP sloths. They'll be covering the cost for this, but you do have to pay the gas fee for minting, and gas fees are painful on Ethereum. Expect to pay, depending on the day, around $100 right now. If you don't know, OpenSea is the biggest NFT marketplace in the world, and it is the driving factor for projects using Ethereum. You get a huge exposure to so many NFT investors. Just simple as that. Also, make an account, buy and sell some NFTs. They're likely to airdrop their token. And the longer you wait, the lower your chances become. Here's some more bullish news, and I'm not talking about some not bullish news like that crypto exchange Ascendx getting hacked for $78 million. That's a lot of money, man. Google's former CEO joins Chainlink Labs as a strategic advisor.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk, and today I'm here to talk to you about our video sponsor, Bigtime. Bigtime is a multiplayer action RPG that makes collectible NFTs accessible to everyone. So picture almost like a Diablo meets Fortnite, but in the metaverse. The Bigtime team consists of some big players from Fortnite, Call of Duty, Decentraland, League of Legends, and Gears of War, which is actually one of my favorite games. So they really have the potential to be something big. They've been featured in some pretty big news platforms as well, including Bloomberg, VentureBeat, and CoinDesk. So at the beginning of your Bigtime adventure, players earn their first time machine. Time machines can be expanded and personalized throughout the game. Players can use their time machine to travel through time and space, where they can raid caves, defeat monsters, and go on adventures with friends. Within the game, there are different character types and classes, as well as unique weapons. Players can also earn NFTs and collectible items as they play. These NFTs can be held, sold, or traded on their built-in marketplace, or they can be used to decorate your avatar and personal time machine. So Bigtime is launching an upcoming public auction where players can bid on space, which is their virtual land. Limited edition space NFTs are needed to upgrade and expand your time machine. They can be used to expand a base layout and size, giving players the freedom to build out their time machines however they want. Different spaces unlock different features, which will boost NFT capabilities and grant exposure to the future Bigtime token. Tokens will be earned as players defeat enemies and complete quests. These tokens will also have some in-game utility. Players can also unlock add-ons to their time machine by purchasing space. This will allow them to install new portals, extra rooms, and crafting areas. So by purchasing space NFTs, players and guilds can expand their presence in the Bigtime metaverse. This space auction will only last for a week, so definitely check it out if you're interested. Thanks to Bigtime for sponsoring this video. If you're interested in the game and their public auction, check out our link in the video description below to learn more.
Schmidt led Google for over a decade. First as CEO between 2001 to 2011, and then he moved to executive chairman from 2011 to 2015. And even after that, he moved to Alphabet, Google's parent company, from 2015 to 2017. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a couple connections and a little bit of know-how through that kind of background. But don't worry, an anonymous person on Twitter who did collab, not exactly, which is really funny if you look up Loomdart and the Island Boys. Now that is a fun scene.
Bitcoin boys, we is going to the moon. We are the Bitcoin boys, we all gonna make it. Bitcoin boys, get all time highs real soon.
But the key takeaway from this article is that ever since this kind of metaverse narrative started and Facebook did the whole meta brand takeover, there's been a gigantic influx of capital. To be sure, Loomdart is talking about his own book and as the founder of Metadrop, which recently helped an alien-themed shooting game, Veil, raise money through an NFT drop. The anonymous UK native has data to back up his investment thesis. Over the past month, NFT gaming firm Sandbox raised $93 million, while Solana Ventures, FTX, and Lightspeed Ventures partners raised $100 million for a blockchain gaming fund. So they say the multi-year bear markets are behind us, but let me tell you some bearish news. Identified large-scale security breach related to one of their ETH hot wallets, NBSC hot wallets, hacking $150 million. At Bitmart, we've touched on it before, but the dollar amount has raised from, I think it might have been 50 million originally, maybe it was 100. Now it's definitely increased up to 150,000. And it piques my interest again more in decentralized exchange protocols that cut out all these just control factors, right? But if you remember, I was pretty upset when 1inch just banned US users, especially as 1inch has supported the channel before. I was upset. I never even got an email about it. But what is really cool about 1inch now is that they're supporting more networks than ever before. I still would like to see more support. But when you sign in with your MetaMask now, all you have to do is just sign a little piece of paper saying, yes, please, sir, I am not from the United States. And you know, like, even though I'm, look, I'm not. I said no, okay, no. So after saying no, look at these gas fees. Wow. But anyway, just to prove my point, here I am making a trade on 1inch, and I'm not using a VPN or anything to hide my location or mask it or spoof me to be somewhere else. Nothing. That's cool. And I just want to close this out by throwing a little bit of shade at CoinDesk. They had the most influential in cryptocurrency in 2021, and they don't name drop a single crypto YouTuber. Even when you combine us all, we have probably over 10 million subscribers. And it's, I'm gonna leave it at that. But that's a quick roundup on just some stuff that's going on. I'm having fun. Interesting, always developments, hacks here. Hacks picked up with these recent exchange hacks, NFT infrastructure, blockchain gaming, because blockchain gaming kind of falls within the realm of NFTs, you could say. At least for now, it'll probably just kind of eventually be its own category. But play to earn games, like imagine free to play games where you earn NFTs that are freely, easily tradable and valuable. Okay, that alone should get you mega bullish. That is going to be all made possible thanks to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Just like you make my crazy dream and mission possible by watching our videos. And you make it even more possible by smashing that subscribe button. Please hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this video and what we should cover next. As always, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow because we upload daily. Every single day. I will see you every day. I better see you every day. Just kidding, not that weird, but it'd be cool if you tune in every day. Just, when you can. When you got spare time, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.